Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Julian, aka Jewel. I'm back with another video. And today, as you guys can see by that title, I am doing another story time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing another story time. Disclaimer: this story time is real life. It's not fabricated. This really happened to me. So please be respectful in the comment section because it's still touching to me, but it's also a life lesson. So, you know, just to throw that out there. But before I get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And let's get into this video. So, y'all, I like to give y'all like a little, what is it called? Background before I start the story. So we're gonna name this guy Brandon. We're gonna name him Brandon. We're gonna say B for short. If y'all hear me saying B or Brandon, that's the dude. So Brandon, I met Brandon on Instagram, which I always meet lunatics from Instagram. But I met Brandon on Instagram probably about, I had to be like in my early 20s, like probably like 20 years old. I think I had to be like 20 or 19 in that age area. So this kind of like a couple of years ago. And I met Brandon on Instagram. He was a cute guy. He was fly. Like he had a lot of followers. He was that guy. So I'm like, ooh, like, and he came in my DM, and I had, of course, gave him my number, and we started texting. Brandon was the type of guy where he would literally go ghost, y'all. Like when I mean go ghost, he will go ghost on me every chance he get. Like we never fully linked up, if that made sense. So, like, we'll text for like a week, right? And then he'll just go ghost. Then he'll pop back up months later, and I will keep wondering, like, will he got a girlfriend? Like, do he have a family? Like, why do he keep going ghost? And I would tell him that, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna do better." So me being green, I'm like, okay, da da da. So, um, Brandon, like I said, he was very much on and off, going ghost all the time. Also, Brandon was a scammer, and I didn't notice until this happened. So let me tell y'all what happened for me to find out he was a scammer. Why? So y'all know back in like I said, I was 19, 20 around this time. So this when scamming like first became like popular for real than it is now. So um he texted me, and I told y'all he always go on ghost. He'll come back and pop back up. And he texted me, he was like, if you send me $300, I'll flip it for you. And me being so green, I'm like, what you mean flip it for me? And at this time, I was working at Amazon. I was making money at Amazon, but he was saying he could flip my 300 to 3,000. So I'm like, for real? Like, I'm excited. So I'm like, yeah, do that for me. Girl, I cashed out the boy $300, right? Why this boy went ghost? The dude went ghost, stopped answering my phone calls, stopped texting me. Like, he damn near blocked me on everything. The boy went ghost, y'all. And y'all know Cash App. If you know Cash App, that's why I don't play with Cash App when it comes to my money now. Cash App do not like giving you your money back. You have to go through hell and back to get your money back from Cash App. I had to go try to dispute it from my bank. My bank told me the only way I could do it and get it from Cash App because I sent it to him. I sent it to him on Cash App. They was like I would have to file like a police report. Y'all, I had to go file a police report. Give it to my bank. Thank God my bank was able to get me the money back. But literally that boy took my 300 and ran with it. And that's how I found out Brian was a scammer. And y'all probably thinking, well, did you cut him off? No, I didn't cut him off because like I said, I was green. So fast forward, he contacted me again probably like 2-3 months later. And I'm mad. I'm like, I'm good on you. Like you scare me. Like I just feel like I can't trust you. I don't want to talk to you no more. Like I'm good. He like, no, it wasn't like that. I had to like block you to like that way so they wouldn't see the funds coming from you. But I got your money. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. So we start texting again. I ain't gonna lie. We start texting again. And this time he was like, let's link up. Mind y'all, I told y'all before, me and him never linked up. Like we always would just text and he'll ghost me. So I'm like, okay, let's link up. He like, I'm gonna be in town this weekend because I ain't tell y'all, but he lived in Houston and y'all know that's the ultimate scammer living spot. They all migrate to Houston or like Atlanta area. So he like, I'm gonna be down here this weekend to come, I'm gonna come see you or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So it gets Saturday. Saturday comes and he texts me, but it's like 12 at night. He texts me, he like, I just made it in town. Let's link up. And I'm just like, nah, it's kind of late. Let's link tomorrow, Sunday, because it's kind of late. He like, no, let's link up now, I really want to see you. I really want to see you. Me being green, I'm like, okay. So I drives my car. He sent me his location to like some meetup spot. I drive my car. Girl, we in the middle of like a park in the 9th Ward. If you from New Orleans, you know the 9th Ward? Like cross the canal. We was like right there in like this little park. And at around this time, it had to be like 1 in the morning when I had wound up pulling up over there. So we get to the park. We sit in the car. We talking. Like I said, it's my first time really visually seeing Brian. He was fine. He was fine. He was hot. He had pretty teeth. Like he wasn't a catfish. So I was happy about that. So we talking, just having a good time talking in a call. I'm telling him about the time he scammed me. Like, we laughing about it. We joking, kicking and laughing, having a good time. So the police pulled up. And at first they thought we was like, doing a do. And I'm like, nah, we just sitting here talking in a call. Like, we ain't doing none of that. Mind you, it's 2 in the morning at this point. So they thinking like, yeah, y'all doing something. But really, we really wasn't doing anything. We just talking. So once the police leave, they get off our trail, they leave. And then we still sitting there for about like a good 20 more minutes. We still sitting there. This white Nissan, not white Nissan, this white Benz truck. And it was like a nice Benz. It wasn't beat up. Like, y'all know hotties. Hotties be like beat up. Sometimes they be good, but this one was like a nice one. Like, it was really nice. So we sit in the car. My car is parked in a driveway of the park. So the park is like in this area right here, right? Imagine that. A park. And like, the park had like the little parking spots in front of it. My car was parked in a parking spot. The Benz came from this way. He came from this way, come up the street to like park where I'm parking at. And the Benz came up the street. It literally parked next to my car. My car right here. It came up the street. It parked next to me. Boom, right? We still in the car. Like I said, I'm young. I'm not in no beef. I'm not, so I don't, stuff like that don't bother me. Like I said, it's a Benz truck. So I'm thinking somebody, about to just come chill or whatever, how we doing. The car is set there for about a good two minutes. And at this time, my car was a fishbowl. I didn't have no tent. So my car was straight. You could see me, him. You could see everything through my car. So the car sat there for about like a good 2 minutes. Then it backed out. And it went up the street like it's leaving the park area. Me still, I'm like, okay, they must have didn't want to chill because they saw us sitting right here. Him, Brandon, he like, no, back out. I'm like, why you want me to back out? Like, they leaving because the car was like going up the street at this point. Like, they're going up the street. He like, no, back out. I'm like, okay. I backs my car out. My car like this in the street now. Like, my car like this in the street, they call up the street, gone, right? As I'm back in my car and I get to the street and I drive probably like 2 miles, like 2 inches of a mile. I drive. Like, my throat getting caught up. I'm sorry, y'all. I drive probably like 2 steps. 2 little pumps on the gas. Room. Girl, the car stops in the middle of the street. And buku dudes, I mean buku, not like 1, 2, like 6 dudes jumped out that Benz car and started shooting at my car. Pow, 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 pow. Y'all, my heart was racing so fast. I didn't know what to do. And like, I felt like I was going in slow motion. As they jumped out the car and started shooting, my first instinct, I just stopped driving. Like, I was stuck. Brandon, he out like the window port. He's shooting out the window. Pow, pow, pow. He missing all his shots. He done shot through people's house and all that. Can't even shoot, but won't be a gangster. He's shooting back at them, but really shooting in people's houses. Me, I'm stuck. Girl, why Brandon left me in that car? Brandon, as he shot, he probably shot like 3 times. Pow, pow, pow. Jumped out the car and ran wherever he ran at. Me, like I told y'all, I was like stuck. I didn't know what to do. So I jumped out the car. As he jumped out the car, when he left me, I jumped out the car. Car still in drive though. So my car winds up hitting a pole. Boom. I ran the opposite way. My car parked this way, right? I ran this way as I jumped out the car. So when I jumped out the car, I ran this way. Yo, it's 2 in the morning. I had on a bonnet. I had on like a little t-shirt, some little like basketball shorts, and I had on some slippers. Like I said, it's 2 in the morning. I'm coming to link up, but not, we just coming to chill or whatever. When I tell y'all, every piece of clothing on my body was gone. I don't know, in my head, I don't know why, but I thought if I run and pull my clothes off, it'll make me run faster. I don't know what I was doing. Girl, I pulled, like, just imagine me running, screaming, running. Pull a bonnet off, girl, bonnet off my head. I'm pulling all my clothes off as I'm running, taking clothes off, trying to run fast. I don't know where, like, what thought that was. I'm running, y'all, I'm running. By the park, it's like a big old canal that goes to, like, the levee. If you know New Orleans, you know what I'm talking about. A big old levee that goes towards the lake. My first thought is I'm running because, like I said, the boys are still shooting at us. Brandon left me. He's gone. I don't know where he went at. He left me. The boy's still in the car. The boy's still outside the car shooting. I'm running. My first thought is jump in the water. But I'm like, I can't swim. So I'm either going to die drowning or I'm going to die getting shot up. What do I do? So if you run in that way, you could cut off. It's like a cutoff where you can run towards Bush's area, and it's like another street behind that street where the park was at. So I ran. I cut off. I ran. When I tell y'all, I sat in the bushes trying to hide because I'm thinking about a scary movie, how they be chasing after you, how they be coming after you to shoot you down. I'm in the bushes. I'm hiding. I'm like, Lord, please. I'm sorry, girl. I'm praying. I'm like, Lord, please, I'm so sorry, Lord. Like, please get me out of this. I promise I ain't gonna do this no more. Girl, I'm on my knees praying. In the middle of the bushes, I'm just praying, crying, praying. Don't got no phone. I dropped my phone when I was running. Dropped my phone, dropped my clothes. Car is probably still driving up the street for all I know. I don't know. And I'm in the bushes. I'm just praying. I'm like, Lord, please, I ain't gonna do it no more. I'm not gonna do it no more. I'm so scared because I'm like, if these boys come and try to run behind me and try to shoot me down, I'm dead. So I waited for about like a good 5 minutes. I'm praying. They finally left because I could see like in like the part I ducked off and you can see the park area and that street area where I was at, like a little crack. So I'm looking, praying. They finally leave. Thank you, God. They left. I'm still sitting there for like a good 2 more minutes just trying to make sure that they really gone. They're trying to spin the block and trick me and get me. I'm sitting in the bushes praying like, Lord, please, I'm sorry. Let me get out of this. Yo, 2 minutes passed. I didn't give it time to cool down and scope the scenery out. They gone. I walk in that cut. Like I told you, it's like a back street behind the park. I walk behind the back street. No shoes on. Hell over my head. No clothes on. All I have on is bra and panties. Like and I when it's nighttime, I wear boy boxers. So I had boy boxers on, a bra, hell over my head, no shoes on. I looked at a mess. So I'm tiptoeing to this man house, and I'm banging on the door and I'm crying. I'm like, please help me. Answer the door. Please help me. He like, what's wrong? At first, he didn't want to come to the door because he probably thought like, is this person crazy? Because I'm telling you, the way I looked at bad. He like, I'ma come. So he wound up coming to the door. I'm like, please help me. I was just in a shootout. I need help. Please call 911. I need help. So as the man putting his shoes on to get his stuff, like I said, it's 3 in the morning at this point. As he putting his shoes on and stuff to like call the police and stuff, the police coming. Like, it's crazy because the police came as he was trying to call the police. So he drives me back over to the scene. Around the corner, he drives me back over there. And the police there, I see my car hit the pole. Thank God my car wasn't like damaged that bad. It had like a dent in the bumper, but it wasn't damaged to where it was like totaled out. My car hit the pole, all my stuff on the ground. My phone was destroyed. Like, it was so cracked up and broke. And the police, I pull up. So I'm telling them, I'm like, this is my stuff, this is my car. I was just in a shootout. So the lady asked me, like, what happened? What happened? And I'm telling them what happened. And they was like, they received the call because I told y'all, Brian won't be gangster so bad. When he was shooting out the car to shoot at the boys, he shot in somebody's house. So the people whose house he shot through, they called the police. So the police came. And they kept asking me that. They're like, what happened? What y'all was doing? Was it a drug exchange or whatever? And I'm like, no, it wasn't that. I'm like, we was sitting in the car talking. And the people just rolled up. I backed out because my boyfriend told me, I call him my boyfriend. I'm like, my boyfriend told me back out. So I backed out. And when I backed out, they just jumped out and started shooting at us. Like, I didn't know what to do. So I ran. And they're like, okay, where's your phone? I'm like, I finally found my phone because I told you I dropped my phone when I was running. I found my phone. The phone destroyed. Can't even call nobody. So the police had to call my mama. And I did not want to do that. But she had to call my mama. My mama like, what? Where you at? So my mama pull up. And when I tell y'all, she was mad. She was furious. She like, Jovian, what was you doing out here? It's early in the morning. What are you doing out here? And they kept asking me, where the boy went at? Where he went at? And I'm just like, he left me. Like, when it went down, that dude left. Like, he literally left me, y'all. Like, didn't look back for me at all. So, they took my information down. The lady, she was like, you so lucky. A lot of girls don't come out from this. A lot of girls be the ones that get killed and the boys be still living. I'm like, yes, I'm thankful for that. So they made a report. They filed a report. I was able to, go home. My mom had to drive my car back to the house. And then I had drove her car back to the house or whatever. Like, I followed her. So when I got home, I was just so shaken. I was so shaken up. I was scared. I was just like, I didn't want to go to sleep. I was so terrified. And my mama, she was just like, she said, God is real, right? I'm like, how? She said, because for some reason, my little brother, his name Braxton, I saw him, and I think I saw him in my last video. Literally, she said Braxton kept calling my name last night. She said Braxton kept saying in his sleep, Jovian, like he was just sleepy. He kept saying my name in his sleep, Jovian. And my mama wondering, why is he saying Jovian name in his sleep like that? So she said when she had went to go check in the room to look for me, I wasn't there. So she was like, then when she got the call that I was in the shootout, she was like, there was nobody but God telling her, that I needed help. And I told y'all I was praying I was praying real prayers in the bushes, like, Lord, please, I ain't gonna do this no more. Praying. And I'm like, wow, like, that's crazy how he tried to get to you through my little brother. So I was able to, like I said, I got home. I was safe and sound, y'all. And literally, why Brandon texted me the next day. It was Sunday morning. He texted me because I wound up going to AT&T, who my phone company was with, and I wound up getting a replacement phone until my phone had got sent off to get fixed and stuff. So they gave me a replacement just to have for the moment. Why he text me on Instagram? You're gonna see where you at. You set me up. Yo, this dude gonna say I set him up. He said I set him up because he said when they start shooting at him, I just stopped the call. My boy, if you're getting shot at close range at that, this my call. This they call. Getting shot at. What you want me to do? Be Bonnie and Clyde with you and pow back? I don't have no gun. You got a gun. I don't have no gun. First of all, you got me in there because first of all, you know that was your beef. And you said you sat there and had me back out looking like a flunky for me to lose my life. Ain't gonna say I set you up? Nah, dude, you set me up. So he like, cause you set me up. Did you get a police information? I'm like, yeah, I gave him everything. I gave him your name, your number. I gave him everything. Sure did. Why not? You try to kill me, so let me put you off the streets. Let me get you off the streets, cause you trying to kill people at this point. Like, so we fussing. I'm just like, bro, I'm good on you. Like, you would never, when I mean never, insanity will talk to me again. I'm good on you. So he just like, no, because you did that. You wrong. I'm just like, Brandon, save it, love. I could have died. And it was by the grace of God. And I just thank you to my grandma, because my grandma Ruth, she be praying. If you know Ruth, you know Ruth. She's a prayer warrior. And just me knowing God, that I was able to like pray and he got me out of the situation, just was enough for me. And that was my sign to like stop messing with him. Like, you tried. Let the dude go. So, like I said, we got into it. I blocked him, girl. Brandon was blocked on everything. I was so good on him. Fast forward a year later. Why Brandon in jail? Brandon is in jail, and Brandon been in jail since now. Like, he's still in jail at this moment. At this very single moment, Brandon's still in jail. Still in jail. And try to DM me. I guess he made another page. He DM'd me recently talking about something. I miss you. First of all, you in jail. And you been in jail since that happened. Like, you been in jail since a year since that happened. So, he been in jail for like a good 3 years now. For what? Scamming. He's in jail. Ain't gonna text me talking about some, he miss me. You don't miss me, nigga. You try to kill me. I'm good. Leave me alone. I'm good. I'm so good. But overall, y'all, like I told y'all before, this is a real life story. It was not fabricated. It was life threatening. And I'm just forever grateful that God spared me, because I could have been gone. But God had other plans for my life. And I'm just forever grateful for that. I'm thankful for that. And to my young girls out there, if you're young watching me, if you're like 19, 20, 18, them scammers, drug dealers, leave those guys alone. They're going to have you in serious trouble. Like the police officer told me, she said, a lot of girls don't make it. A lot of girls, they'll be the ones that be then died, and the boys be still living, doing the same thing with the next girl. And I'm just grateful that was in my story. I'm grateful that I'm able to still be there to tell you guys this story, because like I told y'all, I was on my knees in them trees, baby. I was on my knees praying, damn near naked, but I didn't care. I was on my knees praying, asking God to get me out of the situation, and he did. And when I tell you, I haven't talked to no scammer, no drug dealer, no type of man like that ever since. Like, I'm done. 9 to 5s only. Because, like I said, that girl turned out so bad. And I'm just letting all my young girls know, just not even if you're young, women in general, don't settle for that. If you with somebody who constantly ghosting you, like I said, that boy scammed me out of $300. I should have left him right then and there. But I was, like I said, green. Want to talk to the boy so bad. He was fine, good looking, had a lot of followers. I'm thinking he that guy. The whole time he was a mess. But if you, like I said, if you want that fast life, don't do it, baby. It's not worth your life, because you could be dead and gone. He would be with the next girl, driving in a car with her, living his life while you dead and gone. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And again, be safe out there, ladies, because these Brandons, these Rays, they is out here. They out here, and they will get you by any means. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on my next one.